guys? This is Eric Reese with KB, your real estate experience. You're about to watch the interview with the one and only Preston Brown. This guy is a multi-millionaire where he basically started from nothing to having one of the most prominent brokerages here in El Paso, Texas. This guy is a freaking badass. He motivates you, he teaches you, and his mindset is on another level. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and learn from this. Have a great one. Now, for my first question, I do want to ask you, what made you start in real estate? What's that thing that got you into real estate?
Being poor.
Being poor?
Being poor, yeah, no, being poor sucks. A lot of people, I guess they do things for money. I've never really done things so much for money, but maybe to avoid the lack of it. I guess I was avoiding the pain of having nothing versus chasing the pleasure of having something. Real estate was, how do I explain this, guys? Real estate's an interesting business to get into. There's four economic factors that I guess make up our entire society. My background is psychology and economics, so the four are real estate, because you have to have a place to do stuff, you have to have a place to live, you have to have a place to do anything. I mean, if we didn't have real estate, we couldn't exist.
Sharing that with us. Now, for my second question, I want to ask you, which people had the biggest impact on your success?
Oh gosh, lots of. My wife, she's my rock. I mean, without her, I wouldn't do anything. She motivates me to get out of bed in the morning, and she motivates me to get in bed at night. I don't know if you can put that on camera, sorry. But I guess the best mentors I've ever had, I had David Karam and David Brown, and they're amazing men. One is this great, brilliant business guy, and he's highly conservative. Another one is this really hard-working, just good American, and he's highly liberal, and I kind of got this meld between them where I kind of listened to everything both of them said, and I guess I'm the result of their mentorship. Both just amazing men coming from completely different philosophies, lifestyles, works. I mean, I guess it was my own version of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Like that. So, how did you get so good at home flipping?
Well, I don't know if I'm as good as I want to be yet. I mean, we do more of it than anyone, but we're finding new ways now to become more profitable every day. Our construction process, we've gotten it down to a science recently, but it could still be sped up. The way that we are leveraging our properties is just thanks to different local banks, and I mean, especially I'll throw it out. Westar Bank is incredible. They've done so much for us. We've increased profitability and improved, times on the market, everything else because of different loan programs they've set up for us. So how do I think I became the best? I don't know if I am the best. I mean, there's probably some guys that do a few flips a year that are better at it than we are. We are better at doing 8-10 deals a month than anyone. We're more like a small builder that works in a ton of different resale markets, less like a home flipper. And my goal is to be as good as the guys that are doing 1 and 2 at a time while doing the velocity we're doing. And we're getting close, but we're not there yet.
You see all those TV shows and how they flip houses. What do you have to say about that? Because a lot of people want to start flipping houses and they think it's easy.
They make it look a lot easier than it is.
They do, right?
I went to a presentation that came to El Paso the other day, and they were talking about the average profit per flip being $60,000, and the average home flipper can do 10 to 15 deals a year, and gosh, that sounded really nice. 60,000 on 10 to 15 deals. I mean, I'll be honest, our average margin per house is 10 to 15,000. I mean, we don't make much on these houses, and the level of risk to make 10 to 15,000 with all the potential mistakes you can make from the initial contract to the construction process to the sale and negotiation to anywhere where you could lose more than 10 to 15,000 on any one single mistake. the key that we found at home flipping is it's not easy, it's the ability to turn quickly. I mean, if you can make 10,000 and you can do it in 4 months, then you can do that 3 times in a year. So your exact same money that you used to do it once can be turned over. So if it took you 40,000 to make 10, or 60,000 to make 10 at the end of the day, then that 60,000 can generate you a 50% annual ROI. And after paying the expenses of the company, you might generate a 30% annual ROI. So compounding that year over year over year gives you enormous leverage in your market. But it's not easy. There's a million mistakes. I mean, if people want to get in it, we teach classes, we give free seminars. I mean, you don't have to pay to come to any of ours. Come out to one of ours.
So my next question is, what has been one of your biggest successes and your biggest failures?
Biggest successes and biggest failures. Well, I guess we'll go failures first. So my wife's childhood best friend was able to embezzle us. We found out in 2014, and it was really weird because we were really successful, or at least we thought we were. And then we saw all the damage that had been caused by this person, and it was. If you get into business and you don't respect accounting, you're gonna pay for it. I mean, it was big enough that it could have closed our company. Luckily, we had retained earnings and we were able to correct it, but it wound up being close to $400,000 that we lost because I did not have enough respect for accounting. So millennials out there, generally accepted accounting practice. Read a book on it, it's super valuable. This guy didn't, and I paid for it. You know, learn from other people's mistakes, don't make them on your own. Almost every mistake I've ever made, I've had great people tell me I was about to make it. Great mentors, great people in my life that were like, hey, this is gonna happen. And sure enough, like a fool, I ran it anyway because I was a genius. I was smarter than everybody, and I wasn't. That just wasn't real. Okay, biggest successes. Our team today, I think, is an amazing success that we've generated. We have an incredible staff. I mean, I think we're the only real estate company in town that has a marketing department. We have multiple graphics designers on staff. We have a web developer on staff. We have a controller who's 20 years old and who is so intelligent. This genius young lady knows more about accounting than some people who've been in the industry 20 years. And everybody is die-hard with the cause. They all follow that company, staff, customer. I think nurturing that staff and that team that's part of the family. I mean, a lot of the agents, a lot of the staff that really become this KB family and are equally yoked to it is a huge success because it's hard to develop a good culture. And when you do, you really want to reward the right people who have done it.
Now, for the last question is, what 3 books would you recommend and why?
So I try to read a book every week. And honestly, like perpetuating your knowledge is huge. What 3 books and why? Think and Grow Rich is incredible. I mean, you know, they talk about the secret to success. While I said there's no one secret, and that's true, everything is critical when you're chasing your success. There are a few hacks that are in that book that if you read it and you apply it, it's just your life will go to epic proportions. I mean, that book's going to help you find what your success is so that you can chase that. Good to Great by Jim Collins. I wish I read this book like 10 years ago. I read it just this year and like in January. And honestly, we've made more changes to our business model because of that book than any other book. Jim Collins is a genius. Every day we go turn that flywheel just a little bit. If you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, read the book. Read the book. Really, you should read that book. And then this one is probably a little more controversial. So I'm going to say it's by Mark Manson. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck is an awesome book. in society with those 35,000 impacts you're getting every day, commercial impacts, boom, 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 it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to care about too much. And you don't have enough time in the day to care about every charity, to care about every event, to care about every single thing that's going on around you. Yet there are some critically important things. And there's people out there that are going to probably criticize me for saying this. Oh, you should care about every charity. Yeah, I hope every charity succeeds. I hope every business succeeds. I hope every person succeeds. But I'm not going to sacrifice my relationship with my son or my time with him for their charity. I'm going to find the charities I love, that I want, and I'm still going to have my family. You only have a certain amount of time to do a certain amount of things in your life. The subtle art of not giving a fuck gives you the ability to kind of discern which ones might be important and which ones might not. That being said, that you should read a lot. I tell everybody, if you're not reading a book a month, you're not reading enough. It's a great addiction. Like some people like alcohol, some people like crack. I mean, I like books. And